Hello there, and welcome to another stellar podcast. And I just want to say how grateful I am that you're even asking about how to get better grades, because to me, that shows me your level of interest and desire to perform a little better and to get some better outcomes. And honestly, my friend, that's why I'm here to deliver to you right now. But before I drop some quick pro tips on how to get better grades, I first have to give you the right kind of mindset that will become the foundation for your success. And you've heard me say it before, and it's absolutely true that your psychology is everything. Your perspective, the way you view and interpret the events of your life matter more than the events themselves. And so I'm here to deliver the best psychology, the best mindset and perspective that will absolutely lead you to doing better and ultimately to getting the grades that you want. I want to quickly say that everything I'm going to tell you today is proven to work. There have been studies and research that has been done over and over and over again with positive outcomes that have worked for others, and I guarantee that they will work for you. So let's start with your psychology, with your mindset that will be a foundation for your efforts and that will also help you to shift and move through the obstacles and failures in your life with dignity, with humility, and allow you to persevere like a total boss. So A, approach challenges with excitement, curiosity, and humility. From this day forward, I want you to make a commitment to yourself that whenever a challenge, a problem, a situation presents itself to you, whether it's a test, whether it's homework, whether it's a group project or a class assignment or some sort of challenge in your choir or concert or sport, approach it with the mindset that says, let me see if I can figure this out, or this is new, let me see if I can learn to solve this, or man, I love a challenge or something that requires some work and me figuring it out. I know that this may sound small and maybe even a little bit weird and maybe inconsequential, but it isn't. If someone hands you a Rubik's Cube or a chessboard and you've never attempted something like that, instead of putting it to the side or immediately giving up on it because you don't know how to do it, for heaven's sake, work it out. Do a little research. Ask for some help. Just because you don't know how to do it now doesn't mean that you can't learn to do it. It's a game, for heaven's sakes. Learn to tackle something that you don't know how to do. Stick with it. Learn about it. Ask for help and learn to work a problem instead of immediately quitting on something. I'm telling you, it's key. B, focus on the process and your effort on the things you can control. I want you to get amazing grades as well. And honestly, the best way for you to get the best grades possible is for you to focus on what you can control. And what you can control is the process of learning something. So for example, the objective isn't for you to finish your assignment as quickly as you can. It's for you to understand how it works, the process, so that you can repeat it. Here are the steps. 1, approach topics with interest and an open mind. 2, focus your attention on learning it, studying it, or asking for help to comprehend it. Remember that asking for help isn't a sign that you're dumb or unintelligent. It's a sign that you believe in a superior mindset. And that mindset is that you are humble and willing to recognize that you don't know everything that exists in the world and that that's normal and okay. 3, practice that thing. Your brain is a pattern-making machine, and the more that you practice and repeat something, the more connections in your brain makes, and the more connections your brain makes in regards to that something, the easier that something becomes for you. Practice makes better, my friend, and there is absolutely no substitute for it in school, sports, art, relationships, and in life. 4, when it's time to perform, do so committed to the idea that no matter what the outcome is, your goal is to grow, is to understand better, to learn, and to be committed to doing things a little better. I know it's tough to handle failure or performing below where you or others want you to perform, but I'm telling you, if you keep your mind focused on the process of no matter what happens, my commitment is to learn, to understand, to keep putting forth effort until I do get it, then I promise not only will your grades get better, but your mental health, the way you think and feel, will also be improved, because you won't be questioning your whole life or your whole intelligence every time something doesn't go your way or you don't get the score you want. C, be open to feedback and to being taught. My goodness, why is it so hard to teach someone something? Why are we so close to being taught? to being mentored, to being coached, to receiving feedback, to hearing criticism? What planet are we from that we feel like we should know everything? Why do we resist other people's willingness to help us? Man, this life is full of knowledge, and our willingness, our resistance to being open to things that will help us is crazy and ridiculous. Now, please don't be offended, because I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to myself here as well. Stay humble, commit to learning and growing, stay focused on your effort and the process, and then perform to the best of your ability, celebrating your success and engaging your failings with a commitment to learn through them. Okay, let's talk about some basic tips that you can start now and that you will do throughout your middle school, high school, college career, or other vocational opportunity that you may have. A quick thought here before I begin. Some of these may not fit your circumstance. That's cool. Do all of them, or as many as you wish. Each of these suggestions is made to create improvement and to impact your ability to succeed. So the more of them you use, the greater the impact. All right, are you ready for these tips? Let's go. 1, sit as close to the front of the class as possible. Whatever you need to do to find yourself toward the front of the class, closer to the board, closer to the teacher, the more likely you are to focus and learn a little bit better. And honestly, probably behave a little bit better too. 2, make friends with your teachers. Learn this here and now. Your relationship with your teachers matter. Be friendly. Participate in class. Greet them when you go into class with a hello, or give them a high five or fist bump. I'm telling you, this may feel like it's not connected to your grades, but studies have shown that it is. Flex your social muscles in class, baby. 3, remind yourself that you are at the right place, at the right time, doing the right thing. Being at school is not a waste of time. You're literally opening the door to your future, to your success, and to your financial freedom. So when you get angry, bitter, and you're discouraged, step back into the truth that, of course, this matters, and that your effort and success now will impact your success in the future. 4, believe that you can learn any topic and any material. Every study shows that students who believe that they can learn and improve their ability in any topic or any specific material outperform those who think that they're just not good at something. I'm just not good at math or science or the arts or English or foreign languages or whatever. Instead, step into the mindset of course I can learn math. Of course I can learn science or arts or English or anything that I doggone want. With a little effort, time, patience, and repetition, I can learn anything. And you can take that to the bank. 5, organize your materials, your desk, and your backpack. I know this sounds silly, but it's time to clear out the clutter in your backpack, your folders, your desk, etc. Take your time to make your learning environment a little neater and cleaner. Time for some spring cleaning. Throw out all of your candy wrappers, assignments that you no longer need, and make space for what matters now. I'm telling you, it's helpful. 6, make a personal goal to have better grades. Everything begins in your head, people. And when your brain has a direction, it performs better. So don't skip this simple step because it feels simple. Write it on your wall, on your bathroom mirror, on your phone notes somewhere. We have to start somewhere. Start there. 7, schedule your time to study. Look, we are creatures that constantly look for the path of least resistance and who for the most time will avoid any situation that creates pain and discomfort in favor of more entertaining, easier, and more pleasurable activities. If you're constantly trying to choose between Rocket League or TV or hanging out with buddies and time studying, guess what's going to win most of the time? So schedule your time to study and to do your homework, and then protect that time. Make it sacred. Phone off, notifications off, and work it. 8, put your phone away in class and silence all of your notifications. Phone notifications are built to capture your attention. So if you have all sorts of bleeps and pings and buzzings going wrong in your pocket or your backpack during class, your focus and attention is going to be derailed. That's going to impact your ability to learn simple and effective. Do it. 9, go to class, do your homework assignments, and do any extra credit opportunity that's offered to you. Make this one of your goals as well for the year. Just simply make a commitment to show up. Take some notes and do your homework assignments. This is a great foundation and a great minimum to start with. And lastly, the last one, Just say yes already to being in school. Stop resisting and making school, learning, teachers, and principals your enemies. I realize that not everything in school will be to your liking or to your interest or your favorite, but for heaven's sakes, are we just gonna complain about everything and make our lives completely miserable? Just buy in. The process is good. Your brain needs the exercise and to expand. Your future self will thank you for your effort now, so just buy in, settle in, and engage with a better mindset and attitude. My friends, you are rad. I envy you, your awesomeness, your effort, your attempt to do good things, even great things. I see your effort. I know what you want and how sometimes you will sabotage what you want just to save face or to protect your ego. You don't need to do that anymore. Now get out there, settle in, buy in, and use your time, focus, and energy in an intelligent way.